Hey guys, it's Megan back for part 2 of my how to save vinyl video. Hopefully this one works out a little bit better than the one I did before with the softball stuff that was a bit of a mess. I will say I do have a youth large Gildan shirt. I am not going to wash it first because it already says pre-shrunk cotton on it, so I don't have to worry about it shrinking up after I put the vinyl on. If it says anything else though, I will usually put it through the wash at least once and the dryer at least once to make sure any kinks are minimalized in the future. But if you can see here, I've got all my unicorn pieces cut out. They're all starting to fall off the bed. And what I'm going to do is take a piece of the sticky backing I took from another iron-on HTV. And if you can see, this is from that bendy shirt I did probably either right after this or a few episodes before this, depending on when I upload things. But it's still sticky, so this is going to help us save a lot of time, money, and vinyl. Because instead of printing this out on its own 12 by 12 sheet, I was able to, in my last video, print them out like this and make as little space taken as possible. So what I'm going to do now is try and put it all together. And actually, I should probably start with the flowers first because those are going to base what every size of everything else is. And you just want to make sure that you put the plastic part to the plastic part. So shiny side on the sticky side. You do not want to put the part that is going to transfer to the shirt onto the sticky side because you've just ruined everything if you did that. And I also want to point out, if you can see, I cut really close to the edges here, just a little bit of the plastic left, because that way we can save a lot of space and not have to press a half dozen times. Let's see, this will go here. One thing I do want to make sure everybody's very clear on is that you can see these two pieces are right next to each other, but they're not touching on the plastic. So the plastic backings are not overlapping on the colors. If you do that, when you try to peel it off, you're going to rip off part of your HTV. So you want to make very sure that you've got this as nice as you can get it without going overlapping. So no plastic can go on top of the HTV or vice versa. Just to show you a little better what I mean, this is how it came off after I weeded it. You want to go around and just kind of fussy cut it as close to the edge as you dare. Usually with this Cricut brand HTV, you can kind of feel when you get close to the edge, so it gives you a little bit of a warning. I don't know if other glitter vinyls are the same. Try not to screw up. Yes, and for this particular piece, I do need to get it cut all the way around as close as I dare because I've got to connect the inner ear piece to it and everything else. So this way should save you a lot of vinyl and a lot of time, but I mean, I guess it just depends how fussy you want to cut with it. All right, so just line that up. All right, and from there, we're going to take our ears. And I'm trying to make sure I'm in the camera, so sorry if my voice gets kind of odd. Now for me, I'm not looking to have the flowers and the earpiece, I'm not looking to have them all touch each other. If that is something that you're after, this is probably not the way that you want to do this project. But for me and my purposes, I don't see this as a big deal. I think it looks just fine without touching each other. Of course, you want to always keep checking, does this look straight? Look at it both angles. Okay, that should be about right. If you get really like, I can't figure out how to put these on without them being like 12 by 12, you can always print out the image in the size you want it and then lay this on top of it, and then you can just line it up easily. I'm a little bit anal retentive, so I don't mind doing it this way myself. And put on the outline of the ear if you'll cooperate. And if you'll notice, it does go off the plastic backing I have here. It goes up above it. That's fine. That doesn't really matter. It's not going to make any difference. And the picture that was on here before that you can still sort of see the outline of, it doesn't transfer over to the new vinyl. I've not had that experience happen yet. But depending on what you use, your mileage may vary a little bit. And I would also recommend double pressing this, or maybe pressing this just a little longer than you're used to, because you are going to be working through 2 layers of the plastic just from how it's set up. All right, check it this way, check it that way. Looks pretty lined up to me. Well, make this eye's a little bit lower. See, it helps if you can base it off of a top point. Like I've got this one The blue is where my eyelash basically starts. So that is the point of reference I'm trying to keep on both sides. Okay, I think I'm happy with that now. And now I'm going to put on the stars. Again, just be very mindful. Like, I can put the plastic on the plastic, if you can see that. Let me try and get it without so much glare. Like, the plastic can touch the plastic as long as the plastic does not go over top of the vinyl. So the plastic can touch, that's fine, just as long as no vinyl is getting touched. Go like that. We got like that. Pretty cute so far, don't you think? And now we're going to put on our glorious horn. There we go. I think that's pretty much as close as we can get it. Well, at least without having to print out something extra and make more waste, but I'm trying to be economical here as possible. So let me go press this and I will be right back to show you the end results. Okay, and now what I did was I took it to my heat press, I turned the heat up to 320, and I pressed it 3 different times for 15 seconds each. Not because anything wasn't sticking, just to make sure everything stayed down exactly how I wanted it, working through 2 layers of plastic. Alright, so let's do the reveal. And some of the plastics will come up with the backing sheet, some won't. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong or messed anything up. Okay, that one came off. Can't tell which ones came off. Sometimes you cut them so fussy you can't tell. There we go. Now we just got this unicorn horn piece. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I got all the plastic pieces off now. It all feels nice and flat. And here we go. We got no dents, no dimples, no bumps, no undesirable side effects, no printing from the last design. And that should hopefully save you tons of time and tons of vinyl. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments and let me know what else you want to see and what else you're working on in the future. Because I love doing these Cricut videos, and doing these videos actually help me keep a reference to remember how to do these kind of things. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.